Привет, Russian learners! What is ся in Russian and why is it everywhere? You've probably seen it everywhere. Russian verbs ending in ся, like мыться, to wash oneself, одеваться, to get dressed, учиться, to study. But what does that little ся actually mean? Let me explain. The ся ending shows that the action happens to the same person. In English, we'd say I wash myself or he prepares himself. In Russian, we just add ся at the end. Let's take this example. Я мою руки. I wash my hands. Я моюсь. I wash myself. Same verb, but with ся, the action goes back to the subject. So, how do we use these verbs? We conjugate them just like normal verbs, and then simply add the reflexive ending at the end. But there is one small detail. The ся stays, but changes a little depending on the ending. Ся becomes си after vowels, for example, учусь. Ся becomes ся after consonants, for example, одеваюсь. Let's conjugate one reflexive verb completely. Одеваться, to get dressed. Я одеваюсь. Ты одеваешься. Они одеваются. You see, it's a normal conjugation, just like regular verbs. This verb follows the е conjugation pattern, also called first conjugation in Russian grammar. So if you've learned how to say things like читать, я читаю, работать, ты работаешь, then you can already use verbs like одеваться or мыться. The only difference, they have a little mirror at the end, ся. So remember, if the verb ends in ся, it usually means the action is happening to the same person. It's like a mirror built into the verb. Now you might be wondering, can I just add ся to any verb? Not really. Some verbs exist only in reflexive form, like учиться, to study, бояться, to be afraid, надеяться, to hope. Others have two versions, regular and reflexive. Мыть, to wash something, мыться, to wash oneself. So no, you can't just stick ся onto any verb and call it reflexive. But once you learn the common ones, it gets easy. Think of ся as a signal that the verb is pointing back to the person, like a little mirror on the end. So follow uchim.app and start learning the fun way, because if you don't, ты как пельмени без сметаны.